Hey everyone, Miss Speckful here and welcome back. Day two of Amberlynn completely quitting YouTube, deleting every single video except for the live from yesterday. That's still up there today. But honestly, let's just wait to see how long this video lasts until this one's gone. But because of that, I was thinking we should do the same thing we did with Rachel's video, how we went through the comments and had a look what people were having to say. But this time, it's Amberlynn's turn. It's Amberlynn's turn for us to go through the comments and see what people have to say. But I do first want to point out that Girly Pop has been busy. She has been busy on Facebook Marketplace trying to sell the camera, trying to sell for $1,200. I mean, she has sold a couple of things. She sold her water dispenser, some paintings. Oh, the cat bed. Who knows if that was rarities or not. She's finally get rid of her just ridiculous amounts of Lego as well. And what a surprise, unused torrid. What a surprise. What a surprise. Torrid items with tags still on. But also, congrats to the lucky person who bought Amberlynn's old used earrings. Like, congrats, $10. What a bargain. What a bargain to buy a whole bag full of used Walmart earrings. But also, I thought this was interesting. This is a tweet by Alex Shook, and he says, apparently Amber can reapply for partner in 30 days since this is her first demonetization. I thought it'd be 3 months. If they deny her after 30 days, then she has to wait 3 months to reapply. She really jumped to begging that far. She mean to tell me she can't cover 1 month of expenses? That is sad. And I fully agree. Like I said, in a way, I don't believe she's this financially scraping on the barrel for money. Like, I don't believe it. I think this whole, even selling everything, maybe thinking that this is going to bring her even more attention now. I don't know. But again, I don't know how much I believe the whole, like, I'm running out of money and I have no money left now. Like, I have nothing. But yeah, it would be interesting to see that if Amberlynn comes back in a month, since she's deleted everything. I mean, she probably could get remonetized if there's nothing left on her channel. So I guess we have to see. Well, we have to see next month, see what happens. We're at the video. We're not going to react to the video. I already did that yesterday, but we're going to go straight to the comments and, oh my God, let's see what you have to say. I hope they're good. Okay, so this video got 2,571 comments, and I'm just going to go from the top. I'm just going to go from the very top to see what people have to say. Okay, the first comment that we need to talk about is someone called Capstone1829. So if you don't know this person is classified as Amberlynn's first hater. This was all the way back in the Crystal era. And this was the first person that really started to call out Amberlynn on her lies about, weight loss and things like that. And who would have thought 13 years later, this same person has come back to Amberlynn's channel on her very last video to comment. And they said, well, Amber, I was one of your first 20 subscribers. I've watched or at least checked in on you for the last 13 to 14 years. I was the first person you ever argued with and then blocked. I've even had people comment on my old comments over the years, saying that everything I said you were and would become is true. I was even dubbed the OG hater. All I have to say is, I told you so. Oh my God. Oh my God, Capstone. All I can say is thank you. Thank you for being, the quote unquote OG hater and the first person to see Amberlynn who she really was. And thank you for coming back and leaving the comment. Thank you. Imagine if you had actually gone on a true weight loss journey. So many people would have rallied behind you. Your story would have been so different, really very sad. And it's true. I know Amberlynn has said in the past that if she actually did go on a weight loss journey and actually lose weight, that she would lose her audience, but that's not true. I think obviously there would be some people who would not watch her anymore. I think that's very, very true. But I also think she would gain a whole new audience because of her weight loss. Whether or not it's good, that's the thing. Because, I mean, how long until they will find out about all the things that have happened in the past regarding other people and the accusations and everything? So yeah, she would lose some people for sure, but also gain people. But again, they would turn very, very quick. We saw the French supporters. Remember when she had those French supporters for like 2 days, and then they found out what Amberlynn was really like, and they ran away as fast as they came. Good thing you still have your job at the typing factory. That disappeared. That disappeared after a couple of days, right? That hasn't been brought up since. If YouTube falls through, I would apply for jobs. I'd flip burgers if I had to. Bro, can you imagine pulling up to the McDonald's drive-thru and Amberlynn there's just handing over your food? Oh, I would. Oh, I would be there every single day waiting. She could have bought and paid off a house 10 times over and been in credit on utilities for years ahead. All she has to show for it was she's consumed over the years. And I made that point in my last video as well. It's so true. It is so true. If Amberlynn really took care of her money and was financially responsible, she would easily own her own home by now. 100%. Like 100%. If she would have been careful with her money or really took the money seriously, if she even talked about how she knows YouTube's not going to last forever. So that also is a reason why I don't understand why she hasn't been more financially responsible. But like I said, that's a completely different conversation. But yeah, she could be set. She could have been set for life if she really wanted to. But this wasn't true. Food just plays such an important role. Amberlynn's day-to-day life. And it's really sad. She must really be regretting those thousands of dollars worth of Lego sets she used once and donated to Goodwill instead of reselling. You would have to sell things if you didn't spend $3K a week on takeout. I know. Like, I know she said that she reduced the amount that she spends because that $3,000 was more when she was with Beck. But even to say if you half that, $1,500 a month on door dashing, even that, I don't understand how that does not click into your head. Thinking like, oh wow, no, this is going too far. Like this is going way too far. And I can just imagine the DoorDash drivers being like, oh my God, I'm here again. I'm back here again. Oh, but Amberlynn probably loved that because the guy who was delivering her food all the time was hitting on her. So, you know, Amberlynn probably loved it. That's why. She's now free like a bird, maybe a pigeon. Oh my God. Honestly. Oh my God, that's my favorite one so far. That one is my favorite one so far. What a horrendous finale. So do we classify this as the season? Is this season 6 now? Yeah, is this the finale for season 6? So is this the end of the Emily era? Is this the season finale? If so, this has been crazy. This started out as one of the most boring eras, I'm not gonna lie, but so much stuff has happened during this time. It's definitely for me top 3. Easy top 3 seasons. Even when it's her fault, it's never her fault. I mean, are we really expecting Amberlynn to take any form of accountability of anything? Yeah, again, how do you have no savings after 10 years on here? It's so true. It's so true. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know whether or not this is actually true. I think she's trying to do this for sympathy. I really do. But also, I don't know why. I don't know. I just, like I said, I'm still very skeptical of the fact that she has absolutely no money left. Like that she couldn't even afford surgery for Twinkie and has to borrow money off Mama Lynn and Grandma Lynn. I just don't know. I don't believe it. I thought you had another job. Surely you weren't lying about working at the typing factory, right? Exactly. She said that. Yeah, I remember she even said that she only wanted this to be her part-time job. She only wanted YouTube to be her part-time job. So I don't know why she's so upset. I don't know why she cares so much. She should be fine. Your YouTube career explored too hard. All this going down on the anniversary of Rarity going missing. This is Amber's karma for Rarity. This was Rarity's one last fuck you to Amber. Fired when you are self-employed is wild. Amberlynn would be the only person who would get fired when they're self-employed. Of course Amberlynn would. In the scale voice, goodbye. Yeah, I was allowed to glorify eating disorders. I was allowed to. This is when Amberlynn was talking about how she's had content up for years and years and years, or that she was uploading, you know, like I said, borderline feeder content online on YouTube and glorifying her own ED and getting away with it and monetizing it and earning money from it. But now she's like, but it was fine. It was fine. I knew what I was doing. I knew that I was glorifying and earning money from using my ED. But how come I can't do it now? That's not fair. That's Amberlynn's mentality right now through this whole situation. Welcome to the beautiful world of making $16 an hour, Amberlynn. Like I said in my last video, if that is the case, what is Amberlynn gonna do for like DoorDash and for food? Because earning $16 an hour, she's not gonna be able to afford $1,500 a month on DoorDash. I wonder what her rent's even like. Is she even gonna be able to afford rent and food? And who knows how much her medication is as well? Who knows how much her Zoloft is? I really wanted a final weigh in. Same. I really wanted to know. I wanted to know whether or not she crossed over 600 pounds or if she had gotten past 572.4. I really wanted to know. And I don't think we will. Because of these new guidelines, I think also Amberlynn is going to use that as an excuse to never do a weigh-in ever again. She's probably going to never do a weigh-in because she's going to be like, well, if I do put my weight up on a video, or if I put my body in a thumbnail, I'm going to get demonetized. I'm going to, like, this whole situation type deal is going to happen all over again. So I think she's found a new excuse to never do a weigh-in ever again. Wait a minute, with hundreds of thousands of dollars you've made throughout the years, you have zero savings for emergencies for your pets. Oh, Amber, that is a point also that I brought up last time. Whether or not Amberlynn wants to spend all her own money on herself, that's your choice. That's your choice as an adult. You can spend your money however you want, but having 3 pets and then having nothing set aside, especially for Twinkie, who is an elderly animal, to me, that is crazy. It's not just crazy, it's selfish. It's extremely selfish. And another reason why Amberlynn should just not have pets. 100% the reason why Amberlynn should not have pets. DoorDash is more valuable in Amberlynn's life than her own pet's health. Well. If it's not the consequences of your own actions. Goodbye, smug Lynn. Anyway, guys, that's the end. That's the end of the video. I just wanted to go into the comments section to see what you guys had to say. I'm not gonna lie, it was good. It was good. I also wanted to go through, in case Amberlynn did delete this live, at least we have an archive now. At least there's an archive on the internet of some of the comments of her final video. But yes, if you made it this far, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know what video I'm going to do next. If there's any people I should cover, please let me know. Or maybe there's some archived Amberlynn stuff I can go over. But I don't know. Let me know. Let me know who you want me to talk about, or who, even like people who I might not even watch, and discover new people. We can do videos here. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. See you guys next time. Okay, bye.